Justine here with Minus the Stains. We are at the CMW 2012 headquarters, the Fairmont Royal York Hotel. Let's see if we can find inside. How are you guys doing?
Doing really well, doing great.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it's 24. Years flying by, so we'll see.
Hopefully in a good way though, right? Not looking awkward.
No, it's
like...
good.
Leaving us in their dust, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So what are your plans as a band for this CMW this year?
We've just got a lot of shows we're running around. We're playing a few acoustic things. One at French Connection, which will be interesting. You know, you get to go in and pick up some clothes and do the whole sort of like weird rock star thing that way. And then we've got the big show at Lee's Palace, which is going to be awesome. And that's sort of our business show where we have to be on our game, and it's really tight, like half an hour set, and we just go in and go out and take care of business. And then we've got our Silver Dollar show tonight, which is sort of the complete opposite of that, where it's just going to be a sweaty
end
rock
of the night,
show.
Everyone's, you know, beaten down from the day of shows and
hopefully pretty inebriated and like having a good time. So
because we'll be tired too, so we're hoping everyone's sort of on that same level of just let's have fun and not worry about anything.
And we can carry ourselves through it together.
Are there any like particular shows you guys are looking forward to seeing?
Last night we saw Joel Plaskett play at the CN Tower. That was a great show just because it was a really cool experience to be a kilometer up in the air and watching Joel Plaskett shred your face off, you know. It was awesome.
And Saturday night we're playing with the Inbreds at Lee's Palace, and the fact we're playing on that bill is incredible. It, you know, is one of the bills I was excited for even before we were on it. So it's that's gonna be an incredible show. Seeing those guys reunite and bring Canadian rock back with full power will be
definitely
cool experience.
So you guys done a few things. You did Rough Love recently, 7-inch, which a lot of people were like, huh, that's new, it's different. I think it suits you guys very well.
We definitely had that in us the whole time. Like, we're kind of a bit of a wacky band that way. It definitely had like a softer vibe to it than people are used to, but we've always been trying to write interesting songs and like put as many elements as we can into a song without people even like sort of realizing it. So that is really the coming to fruition of that idea, you know? Sort of us at our most extreme in that direction.
And since then, the tunes we've been working on since then have almost scaled back again. We're kind of trying to like get back to the more concise ideas, sort of like keeping songs more straightforward, not in a boring way, but just in a testing ourselves to see if we can push things as far as Rough Love and be as that experimental, and then seeing if we can also go in the other direction and try to be really concise, write some really tight pop songs.
Yeah, some good songs. So we're really trying to go back to sort of the more, like Dan said, the more poppy side of Everybody See This, and just write good songs that really speak for themselves, you know, instead of, now that we've gone down the Rough Love direction, we don't really need to do that so much with our next project.
One fan of yours described you guys as sex on the beach on a hot, humid day. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh my.
I mean,
it's making me a bit uncomfortable here.
It's pretty flattering. I mean,
sex on a beach on a hot, humid day. So daytime. So like possibly people are watching as well. That brings in
there's a lot of layers to that.
Oh boy.
I think that's probably just because of our live show and the amount of sweat we put forth on stage while we're playing. There's always like Aaron's back is like totally soaked.
Yeah, like I am pouring sweat just after I plug in my cables. I'm like, oh, it was so hard. I'm dying up here. So I think that's probably just from the sweat. We usually, you know, kind of douse the audience in some of our sweat.
But anytime you're being related to you by way of sex, I mean,
that's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Music is sex, so we'll take that. We'll take that.
And you guys are seen as kind of like you have a sound that's kind of like Southern California. So where do you see yourselves going now? See yourselves sticking with that and keeping that going, kind of evolving from there, or?
Oddly enough, I feel like our new songs probably have that more than our old songs. You know, like our old songs had more of a hard-hitting rock and roll vibe. These, like we said, are a little more straightforward, good pop songs, but they definitely got sort of like a surfer, stoner vibe to them, like apathetic pop. I don't know, element to them. So I think we're probably going more in that direction now than ever.
A bit of a more personal question, I'm not gonna lie. What is the last stain that you acquired on your clothing after a festival or a tour?
The last stain, like as in the most recent, or like probably today when I was eating my birthday cupcake like 5 minutes ago. There's probably chocolate all over me.
Yeah, it's sort of small place. Oh man.
Usually, like aside from sweat stains, like we've already gone over, it's some sort of pizza or
like
think
of always pizza.
Drinks or something.
I'm getting pizza stains in everyday life, festivals included. I don't know. I mean, there's been blood. There's been bodily
There's been a few
fluids.
blood. Like Dan cut his hand open in the studio last week, and
Yeah, so-
I did as well. And yeah, blood stains are probably
We both had some blood pouring at the last show. Trying to think of like a really like strange stand-up experience. I've never been out there.
Dan keeps on spilling water on himself when he's in the bathroom and coming out looking like he didn't do quite a good job of doing that.
It
So,
can be a rushed experience before you get on stage.
so I guess that's probably the most embarrassing for Dan, just to throw him under the bus. But,
Yeah, throw me under the bus. That got real personal on that.
Rest assured, it's just water. Seriously.
Always just water, people. I swear I was trained.
Awesome. Well, thanks you guys a lot for taking the
thank
time. I can't wait to see you guys play.
Yeah,
I think you guys are playing at the AB Lofts later, and I'll be there, and
Yeah.
it's going to be
Yes.
awesome.
That's gonna be a sloppy one. So
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's always a good time. Always a good time. All right, thanks a lot, guys.